Obviously, New York is going to be a big test for us. I think we've done everything that we can, and we've also improved a lot compared to last week. With Neko in the roster, we're looking a lot more stronger as well. The overall attitude and the mentality going into the match against New York right now is we know that we're the underdogs, and New York Excel is a team that has been together for a very, very long time, ever since the beginning of Overwatch. So we'll be going in humble. We're going to learn what we can, but if it looks winnable, then we're flipping the switch and we'll be going in hard.
Yeah, this is a really tough position to be in. The only 3 people even near the point are both supports of the D.Va. D.Va's going to launch it in, try to clear up some space, and buy some time for the Toronto Defiant to try to recontest.
Wiping the oil off his brow there. He barely got out of line of sight of the time. Now he's alive to keep it. Going for the fight, and there are 3 quick kills coming through, and Defiant not able to contest. New York take the lead.
They only got the Ryan there. They bash him in the back shield drop. There's the counter grab. Jonak comes in last second with Transcendence to save the squad.
This is the boost as well, but it is going to be it. New York able to clear him off the point in time. The Defiant doing the best they could at the end, but it wasn't good enough. And this is going to set New York up for a first tick of progress. It does look like it. I mean, what can Envy do? He gets taken for a ride.
Is there anything more frightening than a 300 HP Jonak with armor and shields? The rally on him, untouched. New York, a flawless execution on Temple of Anubis.
Well, this is a fight. It's a must-win for Excel. They've got their backs to the wall, and that overtime wick, you saw how quick it is. If they leave that payload for a second, they're going to be done. The hold comes through for the Defiant, and they will save their honor in the end, Hex. They pick up 1 map in the series.
While it was a fairly one-sided match, I believe that we learned a lot from them. New York plays a very unique style that is a very calculated yet passive playstyle that has almost room for no mistakes. That threw us off a lot. I believe there's a lot of things that we can work on, and the general mood is, like I said before the game, to go in and learn a lot. And I guess it's up to me and the coaches now to really dissect everything that happened and absorb all of New York's expertise on how they play their composition, so that we can kind of perhaps make our own rendition of it and apply it to our future matches. Our next game is against Boston. This is important for 2 reasons. Very obvious reasons. First of all, because we want to get into playoffs. And in order to get into playoffs, we ideally want to win all 3 of our remaining matches and have a nice and secure spot instead of having to wait and cheer or boo for other teams to win or lose into our favor of getting into the playoffs. So rather than having to deal with that, just get 3 nice clean wins and we're in. The second reason why a game against Boston is going to be important is, and this is the more juicier one, is because Neko was formerly on Boston Uprising. It is very common for players that have transferred to really look forward to going against their former teams. And Neko has been very vocal about wanting to dominate the Boston Uprising and show that he's doing very well with us. So those are the 2 reasons why Boston Uprising is important. The whole discussion was about a strategy. Oh, it's a secret.
Overwhelms, too many angles to worry about. That shield only faces one way, and this is it. Uprising getting wiped off the face of the planet. It will be the Defiant to pick up the first map in this best of 5 series.
There you go. Neko takes down Aimgod from inside the grab, and this one looks like it's going the way of Toronto. A 20-player kill streak for Neko.
And Aimgod forced to use the trance because he's invulnerable, but there's nobody there to contest. Even with the trance, he backs off. Not gonna stay, not gonna survive, and the Defiant are in the lead 2-0.
Oh, the shatter comes in huge though, everyone on the ground. Where is the cleanup? A huge Zarya beam from Ivy trying to find low health heroes. Everyone's low, no one's dying though. I think Toronto might have swung this.
Yeah, they don't even get on the point the entire time. They're winning the fight, and they don't get a body on the point. 4 of them alive. The Hail Mary grab getting thrown in by Color Hex. No, so close to the self-destruct that he's gonna get it off, but right now Defiant, they've got plenty of places to hide, and nobody's gonna go boom. This is going to be the Toronto Defiant holding in the end, and they will win the series versus Boston Uprising.
A small misstep on Toronto Defiant, but they learned from their mistakes on Anubis. Comeback swinging here.
We did win, but it was not a good win. It was not a good win. And while I will normally take wins, this was disappointing on multiple levels. But there were moments of brilliance, and if you look at them closely, you'll notice that after Anubis, a lot of our confidence was gone, and we didn't stick to the game plans, and everything that we practiced for kind of just went out the window as soon as we lost on Anubis. Everyone was being a little shaky, going for safe and conservative plays over aggressive plays, especially when we're in a good spot. Overall, I'm kicking myself in the butt for it, but we're definitely on the right trajectory, though. Definitely, we can go 2-0, make it into playoffs, and prove ourselves again. That's the goal. That is the goal.